Zacks Rank Buys, stocks with a short-term buy or strong buy recommendation. Now, here are more Zacks Rank Buys. Let's talk about a couple of value stocks here, shall we, with Tracy Reinick, our value stock strategist at Zacks.com. Here's a recognizable name at the top of the heap, Humana, HUM, the ticker symbol.
Yep.
Where's the value here?
They do the insurance, and they cover employers, individuals, government plans, all that kind of stuff. Yep. And they have been interesting, a lot of these insurance companies actually, because once you got Obamacare and all that kind of settled, although that's still lurking out there, you know, they want to repeal it, whatever, or changes to it, meant that a lot more people are going to be on government programs like Medicare Advantage, Medicaid, things like that. And Humana has a big Medicare Advantage program, which actually really boosted them in this last quarter. They saw a 17% gain in Medicare Advantage subscribers, people joining, and that really boosted their quarter. They beat estimates big, actually. Everybody knows these guys have been doing well, but far better than everyone thought they would do. And then they also raised guidance for the full year pretty substantially to like 570 to 590. But the analysts, as you can see from this chart I just put up, are well above the 590. So they think it's going to be even better going through 2011 because of this boost that they're getting from all these new people joining. You know, they do definitely have good value characteristics here. They're trading around 10 times. I put up the 5-year chart because they're not yet back to the 5-year high, but they have been on basically the 2-year tear that we've seen a lot of companies be on. But again, the valuations aren't bad here, and the story is still pretty good intact going forward.
Okay. And then another recognizable name, Ruby Tuesday.
Yep.
RT, the ticker symbol. There's value here, you're telling us, huh?
Yeah. Ruby Tuesday, as you know, does the restaurant chains, and they've been around since the 1970s. They had a real hard time of it during the recession, as most of the restaurant chains did.
That's why I asked the question.
Yeah, their CEO is still their original founder, and so that's what I kind of like about this company is that he's seen everything. And about 2 years ago, when I was writing about him, they said that this is the worst conditions they've ever seen since the 70s. But they cut costs, they've changed their menu, they've done some other things to survive. And now, you know, they're going forward, seeing some pretty good things. They just did report their second quarter fiscal year, and they actually beat the estimate. And the sales, same-store sales, were up 4.2%, which is the best they've seen in 5 years. So something good is going on with the underlying business. One thing to watch with them are the food costs. So far, they're saying that they're pretty stable and they have that under control, but it is something that all these food chains are going to have to be aware of. The estimates are going up even though they didn't give new guidance, but the analysts see some good things going down the pike with this, cutting costs, and also with what's going on with the changes in the menu, and the brand is still very strong, has good brand recognition. The chart is similar to what we've seen with Humana, actually. They're not at the 5-year high. In fact, they're well off the 5-year high, but they have rallied off of the low in 2009. They're not as cheap as you'd hope for a value stock. They're right on the edge. They're about 14.5 times earnings, and they're actually Zacks number 2 now. They fell from a Zacks number 1, but it's still ranked by. And, like I said, they're not super cheap, but they do still have some good value characteristics here, and they have the good story kind of going forward with the brand.
Okay. Do you own either one of these?
I do not.
You can check out more stock pick ideas on our homepage if you're not there already. Upper right-hand corner of Zacks.com. That's where we put 4 new stock pick ideas for you daily, one in each of the investing categories that we feature on the website. With Tracy Reinick, I'm Terry Ruffalo.